Our brains want to make sense of things. We want answers to things, and we come up with answers, whether they're true or not.
There are over 1,000 religions because no one religion has exterminated the rest.
Everybody can't be right. Hopefully, I'm not wrong.
When God causes earthquakes, look at how many people die. But what is the reason?
Pray harder next time.
天只能顺着他，所以说他祈祷了没有用。
How does someone reconcile the fact that they're praying for help if they do believe that there's help to be had and then it doesn't come, like Hurricane Katrina?
I can see it if you say, God, you know, Katrina's getting ready to get rid of my house. Come down here and help me. And lo and behold, bam, Katrina diverted. But that's not the case, and I've never seen it. You could walk down the street and find 10 churches before you get to Springfield Avenue. There's churches on both sides of the blocks. Black people pray more than anybody in the world. But what do they have to show for it? All their prayers. They got big churches, got wealthy ministers, but how come the streets are dirty? You know, how come my children are not in school? How come my children are killing each other on the street? You know, see, that's a different thing.
Could he get up there and say, by the way, I've changed the rules, I forgive y'all too, and you can come into heaven? Sure he could, he's God. But every Christian up there would start complaining and say, no, they have to go to hell.
You know, in heaven, I'm gonna be perfect. I'm gonna have abs of steel, and I'm gonna have, you know, I'm gonna be chiseled, and I'm gonna have a great tan.
See, viewpoints, at the end of the day, they all become unified because there's one reality. If religion is talking about something that is external to us, then all of them will likely follow, I believe, a similar path.
I don't know how to explain it. I don't know. I just know that the Lord really, I feel like, because I hate it when people are like, the Lord spoke to me, you know. You're like, okay, well, whatever. But I feel like the Lord really does speak to me.
If you have a religion that encourages people to have many children, it has many followers. If you have a religion that tells people not to reproduce, that religion tends to die out.
Is masturbation a sin?
Masturbation is one of the first steps of sexual perversion. Your masturbator today is very likely to end up your homosexual of tomorrow. I mean, you're having sex with yourself, you're a man, you're already sort of homo.
But a person cannot have joy without a relationship with God, because joy is eternal.
Making the argument that you have to be religious or believe in God to be happy would only be made by somebody in a particular religion who feels that that's the only way they can get it.
Happiness is a byproduct of having purpose and meaning. It isn't a goal.
The idea of spirituality is that sort of seeking after God, but it's often unconnected to religious practice.
Spirituality means I want to sense something greater because I know that I'm not strong enough to do it myself, but I don't want to have to answer to anybody for anything.
The simplest difference between spirituality and religion is you won't kill anybody for having a slightly different version of spirituality.
It's a better place for having had the righteous here.
I have to sometimes think that God wonders, what have I done?
This is my philosophy. Get a Bible, read it, and live the way it tells you to live.
Submit. It's so much easier when you submit.
Don't inflict your path on other people.
Express your love for others, one person at a time.